you guys, and welcome to another episode of
Maddie
and Mommy. So today is book review day. So just want to say that this has been such a fun way for me and Madison to hang out. So if you're trying to find a way to get reading in this summer, you and your daughter join a book club, or maybe pick, go to the library. They have so many book clubs, your local library. Pick pick a book or, a series of books that y'all can read, and you can just spend time together. So we're doing the Babysitters Club this summer. I don't know how many books we're going to get to finish before summer break is over. Madison got this book collection from her aunt, and also her godmother. Was it for your birthday?
Yes.
Okay, it was for her birthday. She told me that she got this book collection off of Amazon. And so it comes in a cute little canister. The books are sitting on top of it, so I'm not going to move it. But there's 6 books in total that it comes in, books 1 through 6. And so we are reviewing, which book are we reviewing? Let me see. We got a little notes here. Another thing was me and Madison would spend time, like I read a couple of pages, she read a couple of pages, I read to her. And so it's just been really a good way to keep your kids reading this summer. So what's the book we're reading?
So the book we are reading first is Christie's Great Idea, which is the first book in the series.
It's the first book in the series. This is Christie's. I don't know. I think the light is so crazy in her, how we got the light. But it is Christie's Great Idea. It is the first book in the Babysitters Club series. The books are also age appropriate. When I looked it up, it says between ages 8 and 12. And so Madison is 9. So, okay. Let's see. So she already told you. So let's see. So it's basically, we've got Christy Thomas, who is a middle school age girl who comes up with this idea of starting a babysitters club with her friends. They create a business where parents can call one number on certain days, and they will be able to reach a group of babysitters at one time. So this first book is basically talking about how she sets up the club, how she decides who's going to be the members of the club, her friends. They have these different babysitting obstacles. They have obstacles about trying to advertise and how to get, this babysitters club started. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so what did you like most, Madison, about the book?
I like how different all the girls are. Stacy is from New York and has a secret. Claudia loves arts and snacks, and Marianne is super shy but sweet.
Alright, so you like Stacy, Claudia. That's what you like about the book.
Yeah.
Of course, I liked the creativity of how these young girls got together and kind of started their own little business. And so it showed me kind of like a great example of friendship and teamwork, which I see a lot in Madison and her little friends that she have at school. They are so cute together, and they're always doing things together. So I like the fact that the first book kind of showed Madison about having friendship and working together as a team. So I enjoyed that. Who was your favorite character?
My favorite character is Claudia. Claudia, she hides candy all over her rooms and is really cool.
Okay. So she liked Claudia, and of course I liked Christy. So Christy is kind of the brainchild. She's the one who comes up with the idea. And I do like that she a little bossy like myself. But Madison is too. You are Mama Bear. So, but I like Christy because she's kind of the one who came up with the idea, and she's kind of the one who put it all together. And when they have their first little meeting, she's so excited that she came up with this idea. And so, my favorite character was Christy. Okay.
Christy.
What was? Let's see. Where we at? Sorry, people. No. What was one of the things that you learned?
Okay.
So what'd you learn? What'd you learn? Let's see.
I like how.
No, that's not. Okay. So what'd you learn?
That it's okay to be different and that friends can work together even though if they don't always agree.
Okay. So I thought that was a big lesson in the first chapters because while they're trying to get the babysitting club set up and while they're trying to figure out how they're going to advertise, they're trying to figure out what number to get, they're trying to figure out who's going to be in the group. They run into these different conflicts. They have different ideas and opinions. And so it showed Madison how to deal with that kind of conflict with your friends, you know. So I thought the book did a great job in showing her. You thought that too. So I mean it really did show that. So let's see. And I really like the fact that it showed these young girls coming up with a huge business plan, having to figure out how they were going to set it up, get it advertised, and how they were going to come up with every time they came across a different problem, how they were going to deal with it. So I enjoyed that about the book. If you had to rate the book, what would you rate it? Can you give it a rating?
5.
Okay. I would give it a 5 too. It's really a good read for someone Madison's age. Of course, there's big words in there, but she is, what are you, 3rd grade?
No, I'm 4th.
Oh, she is 4th grade now. She has moved up. So it really has a lot of Madison. Knock the book down. Okay. It really has a lot of easy reading and stuff like that. So I think it's really good and appropriate. It's not too big for Madison's age group. So we want to kind of read just a few little passages from the book so you can just kind of get a feel of maybe what the book is about while Madison tried to pick up this book and put it back on the table. But before we do that, we do have to kind of make a little disclaimer. So the little passages that we're reading are from the Babysitter's Club. And let's see. The Babysitter's Club, Christie's Great Idea by Anne M. Martin. All rights belong to the original publisher and the author. We're just reading, sharing a few lines, and this is under the fair review that we're able to do on YouTube. So, and it's just for review purposes. So, we had to kind of give that disclaimer before we read any passages from the book. Okay, so I'm going to start. Madison wanted to read too. Okay, so I'm just going to start with chapter 1, this first little part. The Babysitter's Club. I'm proud to say it was totally my idea, even though the 4 of us worked it out together. Us is Marianne Spire, Claudia Kishi, Stacy McGill, and me, Christy Thomas. So that first little part just lays out kind of who the characters are in the book and that Christy kind of put it together. So take it away, Madison. Can you see it? All right.
Yes. My idea was that Mary Ann and Claudia and I would form a book club to do babysitting. We would tell people, our clients, that at certain times during the week we could all be reached at one number. Marianne! What's that rumble? No, you want me? Mommy, you ripped it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We had to change our lighting. Got a little dark. to excuse us. And all right, Madison. So the next is kind of like a little bit about how their process with putting up their flyer. This is from chapter 6.
6.
So it says, the Babysitters Club. Need a babysitter? Make one call, reach 4 sitters. Call 555-3231 Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 5:30 to 6. We had wanted to include more information in the ad, but when we called the newspaper, we found out they charged you per line to run an ad. Our little ad was already pretty expensive, and we'd had to use our entire first week's club dues to pay for it. Still, the ad was awfully exciting. It was fun being in the newspaper. So I like that part because it kind of showed the business side of them, knowing that they were going to have to pay for their ad, and that they realized that they wanted this long, big ad, but they were going to have to make it short because they were going to have to pay for it.
She's going up to that.
It's crazy. Okay. Then I'm going to read from chapter 9. Chapter 9 is Claudia's, it's one of Claudia's first babysitting gigs. So she starts out with Thursday, September the 25th. Yesterday, I babysat for Christy's little brother, David Michael. Christy told us to write in the Babysitters Club notebook so we could keep track of any problems we had with Babysitter Club jobs. But taking care of David Michael was no trouble at all. He was very good. So I like this part too because it kind of showed that they found a way to deal with conflict that came up when they were babysitting. They kept this journal, and the babysitters would write down, if they had any trouble with their jobs, and so that everyone could sit around and read those and figure out what to do for the next time to make it better. So I thought that was a really cool idea. Y'all see her. All right, Madison got the last little line passage here at the end. This is at the end of the final chapter, which is 14, I think. Yep, chapter 14. All right. Take it away.
The Babysitters Club was a success. Christian, Amanda Thomas had made it work, or helped to make it work. I hope that Mary Ann, Claudia, Stacy, and I, the Babysitters Club, would stay together for a long time.
All right, so at the end of the book,
they want to stay together.
They're going to stay together, which obviously you can see. They got 6 books, y'all. They're going to be together. We're going to learn different things. So the next one, I think, is
number 2.
We're going to try to finish number 2 in the next week or so.
Number 2.
Where's number 2?
I don't know.
It is number 2.
Oh, no.
That's 2 and 3 together right here, right?
Oh.
Right. So Madison's kind of excited for number 2. It's about Stacy, right? So we're going to try to get finished up with number 2 and have another review for you. Let's see. Number 2 is, number 2 is right here, The Truth About Stacy Adams. So we're hoping to get that finished and get our review done.
That's number 3. That's number 3. That's okay. Number 2. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, that is.
Sorry,
you guys. Number 2 is Claudia and the Phantom Phone Call. So let's put Claudia and the Phantom Phone Call.
I'm excited for this one.
All right. So we're hoping to get through number 2 and get our review up. And we hope that, if you haven't thought about reading the Babysitters Club, it is a classic. They also have like the little series on Netflix just to kind of make it fun if you want to watch the episodes that you've read about. It is kind of neat. I know Madison has enjoyed doing that. She's enjoyed reading it. And it has been fun because you kind of already know what's going to happen when you watch the episodes. because we've been reading the book. So that's what's been really fun about it. So thank you guys again. Please come back and join us for our next book read, and don't forget to do what, Mess? What they need to do?
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell. And don't forget, so you don't miss the next review on the Babysitters Club.